Oh, come in, bro.
Hey, how's it going, man?
What's up, dude? You know.
How you doing?
Oh, not too much, man.
Yeah.
What's up, bro? I see you came to the old El Greenerino to get some of that, you know, El smoking weedo. I'm funny.
Oh, yeah. I'll get some of that stuff, yeah. Yeah, that'd be good.
Check out this show, dude. It's like this loser just like checking out toys and like fucking around and like making all this shit from like stupid crafts and shit. Like, we do that shit in like Cat Man. Just
You watching stuff?
check it out, bro. This dude.
Yeah, we coming for the action, we need a reaction. Got these toys lined up for the main attraction, doing it for the love of the art. Dread, now my crew stay sharp on the tip of the dart. Fifth the chart, stay tuned cause the show is about to start. When it comes to these figs, you know we never stay apart. If you're rocking the dials or going digital, that's really whatever's getting into you. No time to be too critical. Action, toy art, this is the Action Toy Art Show.
Alright, here we go with another diagnostic of the dial. So I recently just received this Ant-Man, and he's pretty sweet. I mean, he's been going for a lot. I actually got up in this crazy transaction with another guy where I got his packages and he got mine, and we had to reset it to each other, but I got it and it worked out. It's a great figure. I also was able to pick up, they did that old school Avengers 3 3/4 set, and I didn't really want any of them except for it did come with the little Ant-Man, which I didn't put in here because I have the big one, but it came with this really sweet ant, and it also came with this wasp here. So I just wanted to really set up another science lab, and obviously, you know, this isn't Pym, too. A lot of people get that misconception that this is Hank Pym. This is actually Scott Lane, so basically I just bought one of these packs from Myers, the wood pieces, glued it together. Just did some silver on it, real ghetto, real quick. Already took me 3 hours to set this up anyway. And then I'm, you know, very fortunate where I have this place that is only 30 minutes away. I'm only able to go there on Sunday, called There and Back Again Toys. There's a commercial on episode 1. But he gets loose lots of stuff. I'm sure he buys them on eBay or just gathers them from other toys, or people just bring them in. It's hard to say. But I'm able to pick through a big lot of stuff for 50 cents and just grab a bunch of accessories. So, you know, little things like this, you know, it's very hard for me to actually figure out where a lot of them came from because they are just loose pieces that I'm able to get a good deal on. So I go down there and pick a bunch of those up. But we do have all these actual, like, metal pieces here, and they're actually working. So these are really awesome. These came from Hobby Lobby, though, you know, in a big pack, and they actually have a I think I knocked it down, but it actually has like a wood box where they can all slide in there or whatever. But just a little bit of wax over here on this is Janet Pym, and then computer screen here. Not sure what this came with, probably dollhouse pieces. This accessory is pretty cool. Just laid it on there. I wish I knew where this hand came from because I like it a lot. I don't think it's like a Sentinel or anything. But again, the Toonsylvania. This base over here is from the Marvel Select Hawkeye. This base over here, I can't remember what that's. I think it's from an X-Men toy. And then again with the Hulk. Let's see. Let's reveal the Hulk. Oh yeah, the Hulk's in there. Books from Hobby Lobby. This came from like a top of like a Mr. Freeze head, and I just cut the little piece off there, And then I was able to go to like Myers, which is our retail store that has groceries and all that stuff. And in their like gardening, like section, gardening craft section, they have these outdoor little pieces. And I just put the Cosmic Cube in there because there was that storyline where Pym was actually, you know, experimenting with like vibranium and stuff. So I understand it's the Cosmic Cube, but I kind of wanted it to be like a piece of vibranium in this shot. And then I kind of just scattered some, you know, Professor X helmets down there, but made it look like he was doing some trial and error with some other helmets to really get it narrowed down. And then, yeah, I don't know if you can actually see, but there's a tiny little ant on his hand there. So, not an actual, I know I normally say very simple setup. This was not a very simple setup. And then you have just a little jar here that I filled with yellow watered down paint. Really didn't have any intention of what it might actually be, just maybe some chemical he came up with, or maybe that's what fills the inside of that stuff, you know. But yeah, just oh, and the background here is just like you go to, we have Michael's, which is a craft store, and they have individual printout, but it's actually, you know, got the holes in it, so it's really cool. And then up here, I know I probably, you know, had it a little too high, but this is actually, I guess, like LED for like a machine. We get them at work for our LED lights at the bar, and I just saw them and thought they looked cool. And then this is just a, you know, just a round dowel rod that I painted black and then silver, a little bit of wash. So not an easy setup, but a lot of fun in my opinion. Alright. Oh, and then, yeah, this piece right here is just from the base from Hawkeye over here. So, and then see, as always, I had to make a mess. So, I gotta tear it down anyway, so thanks guys. So this is literally how ghetto you can make something. I have this Toys R Us rewards, whatever, piece of crap, if you don't believe me, right here. So yeah, we took the popsicle sticks, these ones right here, and all you basically did was just take this, fold it out into two pieces, and then take your sticks right there, line it up, measure everything out, then just cut them. Use a pair of scissors, cut them, turn it over. I put these two pieces on the back just because it was a very, you know, thin piece of paper. So yeah, there's half of my stairs right there. Make two of these. Use these as the edge between stairs. You can see it's still wet, but this is our stairs so far. Now we just have to go and chip these edges up a little bit, make it look like it's a little worn. But then we're gonna add some little detailed color, but you can still see it's just had a satin paint to it. Spray painted it. Right, and here's the finished product of the stairs. So then I did a black wash on it, and then I did another coat. So it's got like 3 coats on it: a little bit of satin, a little bit of brown, a little bit of black, and then I chipped up the edges here with just like a pair of scissors to get that really rough exterior on there. And I have chosen Toady here as my example for walking down the stairs, since he is a particularly shitty walking figure, or standing figure I should say. So if Toady can stand on this thing, basically anybody can stand on this thing. Alright, get to it. We've arrived at our actual local comic book shop. See what they got.
I'm gonna give it to you hard, body hard, more than a week, that's just my breakfast. Flipping it out the draw out, so I gotta break fast. Times I'm waiting for you to make it, gotta make it last without coming to last place, yo. I got a place, get in my head and my mind sprayed like mace. You wanna get it however you want it, maybe if you're Burger King, hopping birds like chicken wings. Do it for the love, yeah, fuck TL, got a buzz, yo. sound of the vision with killing precision. You can be critically hypocritical, still and it will get critical. I'm what the doctor ordered, I'm putting on the clinical. So why am I the sickest? My flow is like the sickness with words that will hospital you for being inhospitable. See, I'm a different dude, one of a kind making. They say I make it difficult for other dudes to make it. This universe is pitiful, I take the world and shake it in every which direction. I'll break it down and correct it. And you ain't gotta like it, just respect it.
Clouds part and the dust settles. Who remains untouched, unscathed, and unshackle? Mr. Blue Collar 50 plus, smoking like a city bus. The track that is, me and the pack oblivious. Now, I'm something like a national treasure. Spell it out, capital letters, I'm as badass as ever. Tactical endeavors get practiced after I weather the storm of any situation. I'm so dashingly clever. I'm a leading man in a world full of standards. A verbal assassin and your personal champion. Accept the fact, if I'm in it, you can't win.
Not everywhere I go, I got the crew with me. Getting bras all up in they bras. Two titties, all shit. This bar shit can't stop my offense. I wrestle like Al Kessel over the shoulder, toss them. I clean them up on aisle 4, any, mini, money, mo. I'll fuck up all y'all. I use drug money and post bail, then smoke a blunt. And go from Duck Funny to Quail Man. I'm flying, no tailspin, I'm my own boss. If they hate and tell them they can suck.
Alright, so I'm going to try to wrap all the customs that I've done into the haul video here. First off, we have one of my favorite characters ever is Red Skull. Unfortunately, I did not get a chance to get the Chase variant Legends, older Legends figure of it. So when the actually new Infinite series Captain America came out, I was very excited and wanted this figure so bad. I also did not get the Nick Fury or the Punisher that had the same mold, so I was unfamiliar with, you know, the lack of articulation that is actually in it. But the head sculpt is fantastic. So at my local comic book store, I did come across this pre-Legends Wolverine X-Men Classics figure, which where you see here, which has absolutely stunning detail in the boots and arms and awesome ab crunch to them, ankle pivot, double jointed everything. So when I took a look at them, I mean, oops, sorry. Here's the head that actually, here's the head sculpt that comes with it. For me, it was just kind of a goofy-ass suit for Wolverine to be wearing, but I saw another guy, Migs Bomber, did the same thing. Only difference with mine is that I actually ripped off the Red Skull arms because I wanted the Hydra logo on there. And I ripped the jacket off of him. So I put the jacket off of him after I ripped
That looks pretty cool, though.
The original Red Skull figure back here, I mean, ripped the arms off the
Red
back.
Skull's tight.
A friend of mine gave me this hat, so I really don't know what it comes from. I like it. And then I actually went through, he had a, the other Red Skull,
Whoa.
so I put a little bit of putty in there, and this guy has a very small nub. So I went through and I
He said nub.
the head.
And he said head. This guy's fucking hilarious.
Red nail polish and then acrylic black paint, but with the, you know, the putty in there, he stays very, very nice. It still has
Oh, right there, dude. Right there.
Oh. So moving on, that's where we get my now Nick Fury. Who has these
Fury.
arms, but I had to go through and put like pins in there because they're still great on the other figure,
Dumbass.
vice versa. Did not work tremendously well, but I just thought this was a better look for Fury. I had to shave the Red Skull head down a little bit and drill a hole in there because I just didn't want to look good. But I think that's a better look for him, and it's a better look for Skull, so I'm happy with it either way. Alright, getting more into the haul stuff now. This I picked up at the local store. It is the NECA Ninja Gaiden figure. I am absolutely in love with this figure. I can't believe I snoozed out on it when it first came out. I'm very glad I got my hands on it. Awesome articulation all over the place, awesome detail, awesome weapons, switch out hands and these two giant, switch out hands and these two giant freaking sabers. It's going for a lot now. I paid $15 loose for it, so I was very fortunate. This figure right here and Masky Poo back here were a sweet trade that I did with a guy. I had an AIM soldier and a Hydra soldier that I had picked up from my local Myers. He wanted them. I posted them on Instagram, and he traded me these figures. They come with all the accessories. He's got a Batman mask and another knife, and he's got the 2 blades and the 2 guns, which everybody already knows. So that was from Beast Mode on Instagram, I believe his name is. Very cool guy out of Canada. It was very expensive to ship out there, but trade was awesome. No, great guy. I did pull the trigger on this Fantastic Four movie figure here, just so I could have an astronaut. He does have the switch out Ben Grimm and the Thing head. Very cool figure.
Oh, what a fucking ass clown! This guy's got ass class, man! I mean, what a fucking putz! This guy, like, he's fucking just slamming these things all over the place. Jesus! What the fuck?
We're back, and that actually happened. Alright, we're gonna keep going here. So this I just received from Amazon. This figure and this figure right here. This is the Movie Masters. This actually claims that it's from the Batman Begins, which doesn't make any sense because the toys came out in 2011. So I don't know if they just waited and then just said, oh, well, you know, Dark Knight's out, so we might as well come out with these Batman Begins, more articulated figures. So that's what they are. It's a 2-pack, and the funny thing is I'll show you right now. I'll show you some pictures on Amazon. The funny thing is that you can get this 2-pack for $25. If you spend $35, you can get it shipped for free, which that's what I did. You got the 2 figures here for $25. Alone, he's $12, and alone him in it's a different suit, they claim. I mean, not a different type of suit, but a different color. That's it. And that one's going for, I believe, anywhere between $60 and $90 for that one with the Gary Oldman head. Sorry, I popped the head off and put it in his hand because I'm never gonna use the Gary Oldman head on there. I just, you know, I enjoy the movies, but for my photography, I just don't really want to do the Batman movie figures. Same thing with him. I really only got him because he's got this amazing rubber hood that can go on anybody's head. And I might rep these Joker thugs here, which was $9. I'm never gonna use this Joker head. I'm just gonna rip that off and have another superhero figure. And then I did an Amazon dollars, but alone Gordon was that much, so I pulled the trigger on that. But in order to complete the order, I got one of these Joker thugs here, which was $9. I'm never gonna use this Joker head. I'm just gonna rip that off and have another superhero figure. And then I did an Amazon add-on, which was another one of these goddamn Catching Fire figures here. So he was $4, so I got all of these guys right here for, I don't know, $36 or so.
Another Catching Fire figure.
For me, that was a good deal. But I try to tell people all the time, I think it's hilarious how they consider these to be 6-inch figures when, I mean, here's the Movie Masters comparison. I mean, sorry, here's the Movie Masters compared to the Signature series. And as you can see, they're not at all in the same scale. Like all these figures, I just don't know why they say they're 6-inch figures when they're obviously in the middle of 3 3¾ and 6-inch figures. They're like 4 inches. So, but they're still very cool. I'm gonna do like my boy Mark P did and rip his head off and make him a Patrick Bateman figure, a custom Patrick Bateman figure, because I missed the deal on that neck after that. This I got loose. Hulk chamber here where it can either be black or you can turn it around up here for that. I just want to use it in the back for some science bits, and came with this banner hulking out. Another custom in the works here. I saw my boy, me and my boy Psycho Ninja bought this figure pretty much at the exact same time from somebody on eBay, and both of us didn't get a hood and both of us didn't get the cape. So we've been painstakingly trying to figure out what to do. So I got this green goblin or hobgoblin head here from the Marvel Legends, and then I just painted it. I painted it black so far, and then I got this purple cape. So for me, it kind of works cool if you get it in certain angles. It has a hood up here too. So I still have to dye this. I'm not sure what and do a couple things to it, but a little thing in the process because I didn't like the rubbery cape that came with him anyway. Picked this one up from Toys R Us. She was $10. Be careful because I tried to see if I could pop the head off or do something with her and it broke. So, but it'll still squeeze on there pretty good because of her hair. It'll hold pretty well. So not too bad. And then just this bummer right here with a huge head. Just thought he had a cool expression on his face. Wrestling figure. Picked him up loose for like $2. So, all right.
Hey boys, I just wanted to let you know I got back from the store. What is it? What are you boys doing? What is that smell? Are you smoking?
What? I mean, like,
In my house? While I'm away? Are you smoking? Explain yourselves.
we weren't doing. It was this guy, Mom.
No, it wasn't
This
me.
guy brought the whole thing,
Whole
man.
thing, no,
Made
it
me
was-
smoking
it was all
and
this guy.
everything.
Watching the filthy shows and smoking drugs. My boy. Wait till your father hears about this. Wherever he is. Goddamn kids. Doing drugs.
No, dude, man. I don't even know you drunk. I don't even know you drunk. Get out of my house, man.
I think I got your mustache.
On you. Oh no.
Oh, it's actually full.
Oh no.
No, my ass is full.
That's ass class.
I'm out spoken.